The Bucs have been excellent in the post-Brady era, and one of the big reasons why has been the development and resurgence of quarterback Baker Mayfield. Let's talk about it. Baker is one of the most underrated guys in the NFL. Only 10 quarterbacks in history have thrown 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns in a single season, and Baker is one of them. There are Hall of Fame names on that list. Dan Marino, Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield is one of them. That's pretty incredible, but you don't hear a lot about it, do you? You don't hear Baker's name mentioned when we talk about top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL, do you? Kind of odd, in my opinion. He was third highest in completion percentage last year at 71.4%. And I can't stress it enough. He does not get the respect he deserves, considering the production that he's posted since arriving in Tampa. Cleveland gave up on him. He was left hanging in Carolina. Rams, he was a backup, and he revived his career with the Bucs. He deserves every penny he receives from the Buccaneers organization. And I will side with Baker for the rest of his career for the job he has done after Tom Brady left. Let's talk about Baker off the field. He's matured. He's grown up. He's a leader. If I was an offensive lineman, I would want to block for Baker Mayfield. He seems like a natural-born leader. Coming out of college, there were some questions about his personality, about his character, maybe a little bit rambunctious with his actions, but he's cleaned it up. He's become a true professional, true NFL vet, and you can see it with the media in post-game, pre-game interviews. He's all about the business now, and I love it. Because personally, I'm not a rah-rah type of guy, and I wasn't a huge fan of that coming out of college for Baker, so I really appreciate the strides he's made with his maturity. Let's talk about the player and the talent, Baker Mayfield. Grit. Grit is the first word that comes to mind when I think about Baker. He's not just a quarterback, he is an athlete. Uses his mobility to his advantage. Knows when to use his legs, makes an impact in the run game. He's a physical presence, dominant, lowers the shoulder on defenders. If they played Baker on special teams, I think he would succeed. He's the closest comparison I have to a Taysom Hill kind of player. He's a great athlete with a great arm, pushes the ball downfield with accuracy, precision, airs the ball out. And yes, he's got a lot of talent around him, but he does a lot of the work himself as well. Last year, stiff-arming Nick Bosa to complete a fourth down conversion, that was Baker Mayfield. That encapsulated who Baker Mayfield truly is. I think he's a dog. He leads with his physicality. And you don't often get that out of a quarterback, especially somebody that's active in the run game, like a Lamar, a Jalen Hurts. I don't see them as physically dominating as Baker Mayfield. I would take Baker over Dak, Jordan Love, and there's a discussion to be had over Stroud, Jared Goff, and Matthew Stafford right now. I truly believe it. When you look at his strengths, like I said, mobile quarterback, knows when and how to use his legs to his advantage, accurate passer, pushing the ball downfield with a big arm, physical presence, toughness, and he's one of the guys. There's a lot to love about Baker Mayfield, and you can see the development over the years since entering the league up until now. He's improved, made massive strides, and he's only getting better. Last year, by far his best statistical season, and I just expect things to get even better with the offense he's got around him because I think the team is really incredible.